Right, go for it.
Well, thank you for joining us at Knockhill. We're standing beside the double race-winning bike that belongs to Danny Boom Boom Buchan, as his nickname is. But wow, what a return to form for the TS guys. No, please take the bike. We don't want to stop you working. For the guys at Temple Auto Salvage, the Cinetic BMW, what a bit of a return to the winning ways, which is, it's been a long time since they won. I think you have to go back to Michael Laverty when they were possibly relentless Suzukis, all the way back to Silverstone. Danny Buchan on form all weekend, really great to see, and claims to be a little bit Scottish as well. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Were you here? Were you watching? Were you tuned in? What a day. Quite emotional, to tell you the truth, for all sorts of reasons. The young lad that we've seen grow up with us at Knockhill, Rory Skinner, well, he's a bit of a sensation. Starting on pole for the last race, great to see. But this is what happens at the end of a BSB meeting. Good evening, Tim. 6-minute drive home. 6-minute drive home. Enjoy. But this is what happens at the end of a BSB event. So as you can see, Ian, the garages come down pretty quickly. Nobody hangs around, that's for sure. It's all about detooling, getting down and getting out of here as quickly as they can, because they've got to get back to England. There's a certain football game on tonight, but they've got to get home. They've got things to prep for the next time they're going to be racing. So as you can see, it doesn't take them long. They're very, very well oiled and they know what to do. There's Rory Skinner's bike. Ian's managed to find that. And we've got the man inside the garage as well. He might actually come out. Well, let's grab a word with Nigel if he's there. Nigel, we want a quick word with you because it looks like you're about to head home, Nigel.
No.
But
I'm going to go and get some chocolate.
Oh, chocolate for the team. Team chocolate. Is that
chocolate?
Is that what podiums bring?
Yeah, team chocolate. Well, we had a big dispute. There was a big problem when we were up here for the test, because apparently one half of the garage had sweets and didn't share it with the other half of the garage. So fortunately my daughter works for Ritter Sport, so we got a big box of display chocolates, which are enough for both sides of the garage.
I might hang around here for a little while if that's all right, Nigel, yeah? Summarise up the man who's standing next to us today. I don't know about you, I felt quite emotional through the second part of the second race.
I've felt emotional since we got here, whenever it was, Friday morning. Rory's done a great job. We always knew that, all things being equal, this would be his weekend, and he'd start to prove to people who might be saying, it's a superbike. But I think he's exceeded probably his own expectations, but I'll let him talk for himself. His dad actually is the most confident person in the Skinner camp. He's absolutely convinced of his son's talent, and he's very generous in the fact that we've given him the environment to perform in. And as I said, I think in one of the Eurosport interviews, it's not just, you know, we're all on the bike with Rory. Yeah, you'll know, but we're all on, the whole garage is on the bike with Rory.
Nigel's in the road here, he's just quickly moving the...
Sorry.
That's okay.
A little bit of temporary removal. We're all on the bike with Rory. He's getting on really well with Matt Llewellyn, his crew chief. We've got good mechanics, so when he gets on the bike, he's not worried about what he's getting on, and he knows it's going to work for him. He gives the crew great feedback, so we don't want to blow too much smoke in his direction, because it's only one race weekend and there's another, 9 to go. And we've said there'll be days when it clicks, there'll be days when it's harder, but you learn more on the days when it's harder, funnily enough, don't you? Yep. And you know, we didn't have a hard weekend at Alton Park, but you know, it didn't come easy. But Rory put his head down, scored points in every race, learnt a hell of a lot. We're now running the softer tyre. We were on the slightly harder tyre at Alton Park, so that's given him a little more of an edge, but he's used the tools that are available to him really well, Duncan, so we're impressed.
I'm impressed as well. Nigel, I'm not going to stop you from going to get that box of chocolate, because I'm going to try and stay here long enough to maybe, you know.
Yeah, you never know, You're a good guy, really. You do a great job for the circuit.
Thank you very much, thank you. I'll go and speak to the hero of the day. Can I touch you? I kind of want to hug you, because honestly, you've got no idea the emotion that was going through the commentary box. It's like Nigel says, I'm on the bike with you, I'm riding around there, I've known you since you were this high, you know, running about in the swing park, and now you're riding that thing, and you made it look like you've been on the bike for years, Rory. Come on, summarise up the whole weekend.
Summarise up the weekend, I think 3 words: I love Knockhill. It's just, yeah, I love this place, I love spending laps around here, it's awesome. Yeah, the team have done an awesome job, FS3 Racing, me and Matt have been working great, so yeah, you know, to be able to get 2 podiums, I'm so happy.
Tell you what, I'll catch up with you in a little while. I want you to go to the TV, okay? Darren's going to take you down to see the TV guys, so you head there. It's fine. We'll get him when he comes back. It's not a problem. That's how important it is for him. I mean, yeah, he loves Knockhill, but also he's in demand now. You know, I bet there wasn't a team manager that wasn't coming up to Rory saying, "Well done, Rory. That was good to see you there." You know, so absolutely the way it should be. I did see Philip Neal hanging around here, but it looks like he's also managed to disappear quite quickly. But Greg Haynes and Jack Burnicle are walking down the pit lane there. Should we bother to interrupt them? Good evening, chaps. Well, Shaky Burns here. I don't know how deep and meaningful a conversation Shane's in with, but he's doing a podcast, so we can come back and get that. Ian, up here, because look at this. The first garage to be completely taken down. They win the race. It's Build Bay Suzuki. Did we mention Lewis Rollo? Had a fabulous race on the RAF Royal Air Force Regular and Reserves. And if we could grab a quick word with Team Boss Lee, if that's okay. I know you're busy. I know it's always a rush to get out of town.
Nah, we're not rushing to get away.
Are you watching a certain game of thing tonight, football?
Yeah, of course we are.
Good luck.
It's coming home, isn't it?
Well, or it's coming Rome.
True.
Okay, so summarise up the weekend for the guys.
It's been a fantastic weekend, really. The RAF Kawasaki teams worked great. Lewis had a great ride on the Stocker today. Picked up a P4 there in the last race as well. So, you know, we're working in the right direction. Everything's coming together, and it's a long season. You know, he said to me today, you know, he lost the championship last year through consistency, and you know, picking up points is what it's all about, really. Ryan's done a fantastic job. Top 10s all weekend. You know, the pace was there. That last race, he was middle of the race. He's sort of second fastest person on track. So, you know, and you have got to remember as well, he's never ridden a superbike round here. You know, this is his first time ever at Knockhill on a superbike. I think it's his second or third time only ever here. So, you know, when you're up against guys that have got fantastic track knowledge, you know, to do what he's done a great job. So, you know, we're knocking on the door. Like I say, consistency, it's great for us. And it's great for the team. So moving forward to Brands, yeah, we're looking to have a confident Brands, and you know, hopefully we can be knocking on the door of that podium soon.
Ryan was impressive to watch, especially in his corner exit from the hairpin and the speed he can carry through chicane. I mean, he said to me yesterday, you know, I've never ridden a superbike here. I was shocked. Yeah. But then he was injured last year, or the year before, wasn't he?
Yeah, obviously last year, COVID. Year before, he got a broken collarbone, so he missed the round. But yeah, that's one thing, you know, MSS Performance do all our engines. And like you've just commented on there, Duncan, you know, the speed out of the hairpin that he can carry, the bike is so fast. You know, credit to Stuart, the crew chief. The bike hooks up well, it drives well. And, you know, as a privateer team competing against the likes of PBM, McCams, you know, we're a small team. So we do well with what we've got. You know, it'd always be nice to have more. But, you know, we put on a really good show. And I think we've had a great Knockhill. And we love it coming here. You know, I really like the place. And can't wait to come back next year.
Some handmade donuts on the way home, maybe?
No, we've eaten all them, as you can probably tell. Yeah, Andrew, who owns the Handmade Donut, he also owns Mother Hubbard's, which are two local companies to me and a long-time friend. And to be fair, Andrew was sort of the help to make it all start, really. You know, back in 2014 when we first went to Superbike, at the time Simon Andrews was riding for us, and sort of Simon just turned around one weekend and he was like, you know, I can't ride this Stocker anymore. He was like, we need to get on a Superbike. And, you know, me and Andrew, being the optimists that we are, were like, well, what do we need to do? And he went, well, we need to buy one, don't we? And we was like, all right, okay, it's obviously as easy as that. And yeah, we did. We went and bought, it was an ex-Batham's Honda at the time, which Michael Rutter was struggling on, and we went and bought that. And it just, you know, it went from there. It's our 10th year next year as a team. So, you know, it's just escalated into what we've got now. And, you know, we do a great job. And like I say, we're a small team. Everyone's hands-on, everyone's involved, and there's nowhere to hide. So everyone who joins the team needs to stand up and be counted. And, you know, it's proven that at the moment. It's working really well. So I'm pleased with the whole weekend, pleased with the team, you know, the whole testing programme. We came here, we made the 7-hour drive to come up and do the 2 days test here, and you know, that's been key as well, really. We had fantastic weather. We did a lot of work here with the SCX tyre, and in a way, Alton Park probably sort of showed that we didn't do as much work there. You know, the weather wasn't as great there at the test, and we didn't do so many long runs with it only being a one-day test. So we've done a great job, and like I say, Stuart's done a great job with the bike, setting it up, and Ryan's confident now. He's got great feel in the bike, so we're in a good place.
And thank you very much. Have a good, safe journey home. I won't see you at Brands, but I'll see you at Thruxton, okay?
Brilliant. Thanks, Duncan.
Very much. Cheers. So, and not just a small team, a blooming good team as well. And let's try and grab a quick word with. I wonder if Spuds is free for a wee chat just now. See if he's about to go and tell us. Sorry, can I interrupt for a second here? I was going to speak to Rory Skinner's girlfriend, but I'm going to get Neil Mackenzie instead. Or are you about to get taken? Charlie, that's fine. Charlie, you can do whatever you like. It's fine.
One more minute.
Can I eventually get you?
We're just trying to get off air, sorry.
I'm used to this. Okay, Ian, follow this way. We'll head down here because if Neil Mackenzie's taken away from us, Eurosport then take Rory Skinner away from us. But this man could maybe come and give us a quick word. He's in demand, isn't he? And that's a good thing, but are you worried?
Well, what a weekend. It's mega. You know, he's a bit gutted, actually, you know, but I said to him, it's one of those, you've got to look at that second race as well, and you've got to say, well, were we unlucky it wasn't stopped to that before, or were we actually lucky it stopped when it did, because he was suffering with his arm so bad.
Yeah. How bad were the arms?
Bad. I saw him shake his head over the line about 4 laps before that, and I thought, here we go. And then about 2 laps later, and nobody else saw it in the garage, I was like, he shook his head.
I saw it from over there with a pair of binoculars.
And then he shook it again about 2 laps later, and I thought,
You know, if it was a tyre, there'd be an arm in the side like that, but you can't point to your arm, really, you know, unless you point to the other one.
I mean, he's down to Manchester tomorrow for the operation. It sounds like there's going to be a queue of BSB riders, actually. There's about 4 of them all lined up tomorrow evening for operations on their arms. But, mate, let's get him fixed now. You know, we've got a long season still to go. And, look, the kid's obviously got masses of talent. He's got his feet on the floor, lovely temperament, just like Lee, Bob.
Yeah, tell us about Lee as well, because, you know, we're focusing solely on Rory, but, you know, Lee was there or thereabouts all day. He was fast enough.
The trouble with it is, you know what it's like. You got the expectations, whatever you do, and, you know, Lee's got expectations of what he's capable of. Lee will just, to me, he just gets stronger and stronger as the season goes on. Every race he gets under his belt, he's got his head down a bit at the minute, you know, and we've just said to him, come on, you've scored 6 lots of solid points here. We get halfway through the season, there's going to be people flicking off left, right, centre. Touch wood, Lee ain't a crasher, you know, and that's where, I mean, we worked out you could win the championship by constant 7th places. So, hey, he's scoring points, and look who he's racing with. Jeez, you know, you got the people that he's racing with. You know, they've all won races.
Well, none of your boys, touch wood, are crashers, because, you know, this weekend it's been a crash-free weekend, which is good. Dan, listen, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try and steal a word with Mike here. Thank you very much. Safe journey home. Mike Skinner, not from the streets. It's great to see. I don't know about you, but that was difficult through that second race. There was always tears. There's a lump in my throat. And I'm his dad. You're his dad, you know.
Yeah, second race. Well, the first race, sorry. I saw the fastest lap, and I welled up a little bit. Control myself. I loved watching it. It's just amazing. I was there with him, just trying to stay calm and on it.
I think the whole circuit was riding that bike with him, to tell you the truth. Every spectator there, when he made a move at the hairpin, I looked at the grandstand. It's not very busy because only 1,000 people, but you could see all the arms in the air.
A lot of movement about. Yeah, we're all rooting for him. He came in yesterday and he said it was amazing going around the circuit. He said, unfortunately, there's not as many spectators as we would like to have here, but he said the ones that were there were just waving flags and everything for him. But it just felt really good.
He went away from here last night for a barbecue, is that true? I said to him, are you going to have something healthy? I'm going to a barbecue. I'm going to have some fun.
Yeah, one of his sponsors beating the butchers in Perth, Lindsay's the butchers. So he gave us some barbecue material, so we had a little barbecue last night just for a celebration. It was really good.
That's brilliant. And what's in the cars tonight? I take it you just want to go home and collapse. Is that what's going to happen for you?
We're going to go home, probably have a little glass of red wine, put the feet up and watch the race.
Yeah, you've recorded it on Quest. Well, Mike, thank you very much for giving us a bit of your time. So proud, so great. The Eurosport thing that we went together, that went out on Quest as well, looked really, really good from the shop.
I'm looking forward to watching that. I'd like to say, you guys, Knockhill, awesome. So sorry for you because of the situation. We could have been doing with a big crowd here. But, you know, fair play to you all.
We'll bounce back. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, go and enjoy. Charlie Hiscott's still stealing Rory Skinner from us. There's Lewis Rollo. You got time for a quick 2 seconds on the way up here? Now, I'm trying to jog my memory. Did I see you getting assaulted at the hairpin in one of those races, I think, today?
Yeah, nah, 2 really good races today. Started 12, not where we wanted to be. Got up to 3rd in the first race, so podium position, and then unfortunately dropped back to 6th. Second race started in 2nd on the grid, got away, got into the lead, so that was good, back where we want to obviously be, and then just kind of seeing where we need to make changes with the bike, improve. So, nah, definitely big step forward this weekend. To finish 4th in the second race, bit gutting, missed the podium by 0.3 a second or something. But go to Brands, another strong track. Good being back up at Knockhill. Weather's stayed on our side. Just seeing everybody, just absolutely brilliant.
And there's not many people that have an undisputed super lightweight world champion here cheering them on. Josh Taylor was. Josh Taylor was in the commentary box with myself and Fred Clark, and he was talking about you, so you guys are good friends.
I've known Josh since I was a wee lad. He went to school with my big brother, and it's good. He's obviously done amazing in his sport, but for him to come along, support me, Rory, and loads of us, everybody, Sam Monroe, I know he never finished the races, but he was strong.
Lewis was sent on a job, but he's not completed it.
Sorry.
So nah, it's good having support, but just being back up, Dennis Hobbs spotting me, telling me to get my finger out, just...
Well, that clearly worked. From what he told you last night in that garage, when Beaker Mountain is doing this, it clearly worked.
Nah, he's obviously, I worked with Dennis a couple of years ago, and absolutely brilliant guy, and just everyone else, Gemma, Julian, seeing everybody up here, really good, and hopefully me and Rory can keep this momentum going on and move on to Brands for the next one and see how we get on there.
Yeah, we were hoping to play a bit more Flavour of Scotland, but good luck. Take care at Brands. We'll catch up with you soon. Thank you very much, Lewis Rollo. There, round to see Lewis. We'll walk past this because they're in charge, so we'll kind of let them get on with it, and we'll walk down here. We've got a little Irish chat going on here. If we can maybe sneak in here. First of all, Glenn, are you okay?
You're better chatting to Phil. He's had a bit. He's banned the beers tonight.
Are you okay though?
Yeah, no, fine. Just I was saying to Philip, Gino had a wee technical problem, or thought he did, and he done the right thing, which is immediately get off the racing line. He says his engine made a noise, and I was already off the racing line, going around the outside of him because I wanted to go with Vickers and Lee and Hickey, whoever it was in front, and just great progress. Throughout the whole weekend. Well, it's been a tough weekend. We ended really positive. The crash is 1% of the last race. 99% of the last race was a big step forward. So, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little sore, but nothing Guinness won't fix.
So you're hanging about here because this man will be buying the beers. What a weekend! What a weekend for Cinetic BMW. Great to see you guys back in winning ways. I think Larry Carter said it's the first time since Silverstone with Michael Laverty.
It sounds like it. I mean, obviously that's the kind of thing you don't count. You don't keep a record of in your head. But somebody told me yesterday that's first podium since it might have been Michael as well, actually, in 18. And then someone said to me today, first win since 16, and I thought, geez, how could that have happened?
And it was a double as well.
Absolutely.
And he looked good, didn't he?
He looked awesome. I mean, look, honestly, it's for Cinetic as a relatively new sponsor, never been in the sport before. This is what we need to do for them, for people like that, to keep them. And this is a great championship, great platform, but we need to win races or be up near the front to keep these guys involved. The BMW, the MRR is a new project for us, as it is for everybody else. It's shown great potential. And the package is there. Danny's been comfortable with the package from the beginning, really. But we didn't find anything magical for him this weekend, to be fair. The package has been good, and he's been solid on it, but he made the difference this weekend. To see someone, particularly when they're on your bike. I mean, Rory Skinner, mega impressed with that kid. Fantastic to watch him this weekend today. But when there's someone like Danny on your motorbike and he can just make those passes seemingly with ease anywhere, that doesn't happen very often. So you grab it with both hands when it's there.
All the riders seem to be working well in this new BMW. Have you noticed that as well with Peter and Danny?
I have. I mean, I think also the new tyres changed the dynamic a little bit. Not that it's benefited us any more than it has anyone else, but we didn't really see that tyre as a race tyre of choice at round one. We got caught napping a little bit perhaps on that, and so we've worked a little bit. We made another test, and yeah, look, Peter's been doing a great job, solid job, as have the OMG guys. and we needed to up our game slightly, and thankfully we did that.
Can I ask about Andrew, because you know Andrew, we after the test shot up here, we expected Andrew to be one of the guys right at the front, but something's just missing just now.
Yeah, I mean, look, this motorbike game, I've been in motorbike racing a long time, 45 years now in total, and I'm a firm believer that motorbike racing is 70% rider, and the rider's 70% mental. Andrew is obviously a great talent, and he will come back. He's won races before and he'll win races again. We've just lost something with him. He had a couple of crashes through that loss of direction maybe that we had with the setup of the bike. He had a couple of front end crashes. That affects the confidence, and he's been working to get that back. We're changing the bike now a little bit more. We kind of had a template for this bike in the work that we do together with the SMR from World Superbike, and we went a similar direction. It suits Danny. It suited Danny down to the ground. It hasn't really suited Andrew, so we're kind of working in another direction with him now. We did make steps forward today. You didn't see it in results, but they were there.
He'll certainly let you know, but what are you going to buy the boys? What does Philip stick his hand in his pocket for to treat the boys after this?
I'll buy. Well, they're on a drink ban this year, but I don't think it's going very well. So
you're in Scotland and you're on a drink ban.
I'm in Scotland, so they'll get. You know, to be honest with you, they can have tonight whatever the bloody hell they like.
Oh, brilliant! Listen, the best of luck for the rest of the season. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, great to catch up with Philip Neal, the boss of TAS there. Rory Skinner is doing an interview. Don't film it, you know, you'll get us chopped because it's a live television thing. But we're not going to go too far from this area. FHO Racing, well, Ian, spin around and have a look in there. They're probably second in the garage stripping. The last bike comes out just now off that garage. And we got a feel for Xavi Forés. He made it all the way up here, but unfortunately for Xavi, just not to be for him. He was left out with a bit of a scaphoid injury, and now the rain starts. It's 5:51, and the rain now comes down in the pit lane. Now Charlie Hiscott must have known that was happening. He ran away and got a jacket. Johnny Moat is just round the corner here. We'll have a quick word with Johnny, and we'll keep our eyes on the Rory Skinner thing that's happening up there. Try not to fight and argue as we come in and have an interview with yourself, Mr. Moat. How's things? Well, Christian Eden was flying this weekend. Summarise up PBM for us.
A mixed bag, to be fair, Duncan. Yeah, not really sure what's happening with the #1 plate rider at the minute. Struggling with grip issues throughout the weekend. A little bit similar to Alton Park, so we need to really sit down and get to the bottom of it now. We've changed some big stuff on the motorcycle, and it's still having the same issue. So yeah.
We know that Josh isn't a fan of Knockhill, but he does always go well here, you know, and we could just see he just doesn't look himself on the bike.
Yeah. No, mate. To be a champion, you have to go well at every circuit. We've had 2 good successful tests here. Lap times were competitive, so you know we're still scratching our heads why we've not been able to get down to them lap times from the test. So, but we'll work it out. We're a good enough team to do that. So.
But Christian, on the other side of the garage, he just looks like a different person now. But he looks so confident.
Yeah, I mean, from his side, it's phenomenal. You know, he started the season strong at Alton Park with 3 second places, backed it up with the win today, and he's unfortunate not to have more podiums. But there's some strong moves out there. You know, we've got some marks on our motorcycle from other manufacturers, but hey, it's right.
Cinetic marks, were they?
No comment.
Listen, Johnny, thank you very much. Good luck at Brands Hatch. We'll see you at Thruxton. Team manager for Vision Track Ducati. Now, has Rory Skinner finally finished, Ian? I don't know how long we've been doing this for. My mic battery's probably going to go flat.
6 minutes left.
We've got 6 minutes left off mic. How can you tell me that? That's impressive. So, Skinner's now free from Eurosport. Rachel Stringer and Shaky Byrne having a little chat on the side there. Rory's been given an extra plate as well. So now Ian's going to go in there with the camera and we're going to finish what we started. Okay, dokie, we've got loads of silverware now.
You've got the whole family here.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Shaky, you can come over here as well. Rory, congratulations. Finish up how you were going on there. And what have you been given from Eurosport?
I've been given, as presented by my dad, the Bennetts Rider of the Round at Knockhill Round 2 with a majority vote, which, you know, is very touching that everybody's thought that I rode a great weekend. So, yeah, very thankful for that.
Congratulations. We had a quick word with your dad. He says he's going to go home and have a glass of red wine. What are you doing tonight?
Probably go home and have a glass of water.
Do some press-ups. Well, maybe not, no.
I think my arms have had enough abuse this last 2 days.
Well, this is another couple of trophies, because in Skinner Motorcycles in Perth you've got all the super sport ones, another couple to go up on that same mantelpiece.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll probably need to go up tomorrow and give them a little polish as well, all the super sport ones. But yeah, another 2 to add, hopefully the first of many. But we'll see, it's a long season, and there's some fast boys in the superbike class, so we'll see how we get on.
So incredibly proud of you, Rory. Thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the year. Well done. We'll have a quick word with one of the ultimate legends himself. Shaky Byrne.
Can't be talking about me, surely.
Well, I've not seen you all weekend, but I want you to, for our social media people, sum up Rory Skinner's weekend, please.
I just did to him, actually. I know you that doesn't help you guys, but I just said to him that superbikes are difficult things to ride, and the faster you go on them, the harder they become to ride. But watching Rory today, with the bike set quite soft, still a little bit like a super sport bike, but the precision in which he rode with today, under the pressure that he was under from, let's face it, the best guys in the country on superbikes, was just incredible. You know, I don't think I saw a single mistake. And when you see the bike dancing around and moving about, you know, in the change of direction, it looked a little bit lively because it's so soft. And I understand why it's soft, to try and bring him on and build his confidence and stuff. But never once was he offline. And I thought it was a pretty incredible performance. I said to him, do you know what? Go home tonight, watch that race, look at it, learn from it, and take that forward. Because unfortunately for Rory now, a lot of pressure will arrive when he gets to Brands Hatch. You know, he needs to show everybody that it wasn't just a home round, flash in the pan thing. And I don't think it is, not for 1 minute. I think the kid's immensely talented, and I really look forward to seeing his progress going forward.
Quick chat on Danny Buchan, who came here. He came here on Thursday or Friday and said in the office to us, "I'm going to win," and it's happening. And we're like, "Yeah, okay." He could win, but he went out there and he looked like a man possessed on that Cinetic BMW.
Yeah, he rode fantastic, and you know, I think Danny could probably ride a donkey around here fast, couldn't he? You know, he always goes good here, and yeah, I know Danny's from Essex. Obviously, I'm from Kent. And for a southerner to come to Scotland and to race at Knockhill, it's a really special thing. I always really enjoyed coming here to race. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hated the drive up because it took too long, but so we ended up flying. But yeah, to come here, because the fans get to see us once a year here, you're always so welcoming and so knowledgeable, and like everybody wants a bit of your time, and it's so nice to give it that one time a year, if you know what I mean. So it's a special feeling to come here. I'm absolutely devastated for you guys that there could only be 1,000 people in here, but hopefully next year it'll be back to you know, full grandstands and some great racing, and yeah, Danny can try and do it all again.
We'll have Danny, Rory and Taz. Who knows, we might get Flavour of Scotland again playing on the Tano. Shaky, thank you very much for your time. Have a safe journey home, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Take care. Thanks, Duncan. Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ian, let's wrap it at that. It's been one hell of a weekend. Can I say that? Well, it has. There you go. Chris can beep that out if he wants. It's over. The BSB, the Bennetts British Superbikes, well, you know, last year we didn't have it. We've had it this year. We had 1,000 people through our gates over each day, or for each day. We move on. We have the touring cars coming up later in August. Let's hope we get a better crowd for that. But keep your eyes on the FS3 Racing. Follow them on social media. Keep your eyes on Taz as well. You know, Taylor, we have got some great riders in the BSB paddock. Until next time, thank you very much and take care.